We literally are walking through somebody's house right now. Ain't that crazy? Don't you bite that and I didn't record it.
Guabao.
Guabao. Guabao. Okay. It's me being one with nature, but like my man got us on the goddamn trail to go look at, sorry, I gotta get the fan girl because it's hot. But got us on like a trail of some sort to go and try to see. Oh, there's people up here, thank God. But he wanted us to go see like these houses or something. Girl, but it's crazy up here.
Alright, this is Leo Craig. Let me think. Let me switch my language in my brain. 这是善良又纯粹的怪咖，音乐影像平面全制作的艺术家 Leo Craig， 小怪客。Yeah, English you can call me Leo Craig. Yeah.
What are you doing today?
A little performance in this room, the biggest, most supporting place for Taiwanese underground hip hop scene. Yeah, if you like hip hop, if you like underground, like not commercial, not like capitalism, you should check this. Yeah, the owner I always respect. Like he always doing all efforts to push the underground hip hop culture in Taiwan. I know hip hop is not based from Taiwan, it's from New York, from America, but it's all over the world. And we are like doing with our own style, our own culture, history. And me, I was listening to hip hop since I'm very young. I found a lot of similar things like struggles, like I want to share my own thoughts, my mind. I want to create, I want to let everybody to have the echoing, like a resonance with my story, or like if my story can bring the strength to other people, it's enough to do that. And always I'm really creative, too creative, too unique, like a weirdo in Taiwan. So that's why I'm not getting famous so far, but like a little in underground. But fuck it, that's fine. I just do whatever I want. That's an artist means. That's it. Leo Craig, you should know that.
Okay, say bye. Say bye.
Oh, say, oh, that's good. Okay, bye. Check my everything.
Yeah, there you go.
Check my inside.
Whoa. I'm every woman, it's all in me. I don't want to say it like that, but before I end this vlog, I wanted to talk about just how great today was. I went outside, and while I was outside, I truly enjoyed myself. But I'm a little bit disappointed in myself because I went to the Treasure Hill place, the first place where we were walking around like looking at all these nice little, they're not houses, I want to say they're shops. It's kind of like a museum, aka like it's a museum and it's a establishment, I guess, all at the same time, because they had like little studios and stuff. So we went there, and it was strictly because I'm trying to get into photography. I think I want to just do it as a hobby and just take pictures. And please tell me why I left my SD card at home. I pulled out my Canon G7X Mark II to take my photos, and I left my SD card at home. I'm so pissed off about it, but whatever. And then we went to go and support my friend Crate. He did such an amazing job. One thing that I will say about Crate, which I will leave his YouTube stuff down below in my description box, because please check him out. Like this young man is talented, and I mean, he is truly talented. He knows how to control the crowd. He knows how to present that stage presence, if you will, even in that small little space. Like, he controlled it so well. And I think he really inspired the next guy that came up, which is this 14 and 15-year-old little boy. Well, I shouldn't say it like that, it's kind of rude, but young men who also are like into rap and stuff like that, like music. So it was really good to just be in that environment and see the influence that people have on each other, and in a positive manner. So that was fun. But I need to take off my makeup, so we're gonna talk and take off my makeup, because I do want to share one of the biggest highlights of my life, or I wouldn't say of my life, but just like one of the biggest highlights of my night. There we go. Before I do, I want to rave about this product. This is the Clean Zero. This right here is so good. I was introduced this product from a content creator in Japan. Her name is Sunday Love. I watch her every single Sunday, like whenever she do post, but I do watch her every single Sunday, and I absolutely love her content. So she raved about this one, especially the one that's in the pink jar, the original one. It's really good. It does a great job with taking off your mask. I mean, I guess makeup is a mask, but this one is the Tea Tree X Pore Clarifying Cleansing Balm. I don't know why I can't talk. I guess because it's almost 1:30 in the morning. But this stuff, honey, this stuff is so good. I use a little bit too much, so every time I do use it, I tend to break out because I don't necessarily wash it off my face very well. So don't be like me. Be better than me, okay? The highlight of my night was this sweet young lady. She came up to me. I was waiting at the bathroom in the MRT station. I was waiting for Dawn, and so she walked by me, and I did see her. I'm not gonna lie, like I did see her, and I looked up and was like, and then I put my head back down. And it's not that I didn't want to speak or like I'm afraid or shy or anything like that. It was more so just like I was hot. Number one, I was hot, to be honest, and I was a little bit overstimulated just with how the day was going. One part that I didn't even show you was we went to dinner, and did you know that hibachi is not actually hibachi? So what we Americans consider hibachi is where they cook in front of you with the grill, but that's not the actual name that it's called. It's called, what is it called? Tampaki? Tapiyaki? Teppanyaki? Teppanyaki. So what we think is, yeah. Teppanyaki. Teppanyaki is hibachi, what we know it as. But the real name is Teppanyaki. Panyaki. I can't say it. Anyway, so we went to this place right here, and we always go to this place because it's really, really good and it's super, super cheap. And so we were sitting there, and I'm not even gonna lie to you, the grill was so hot. The grill was so hot, and I was just overstimulated. I was trying to keep myself warm, and then I was also trying to just keep myself focused on not like thinking about the heat, basically, but I was. So anyways, we were at the station, and I was just cooling off from that, but I was still very, very hot because Taiwan is just very, very hot right now. Even though it is fall time, it's still really hot here. So I'm waiting, and I'm minding my business, and this beautiful black woman just walked right by me. And like I said, I did see her, but I didn't like really speak per se. I did smile, but you know, I'm not even gonna lie, I wasn't being very friendly or like outgoing. I was just kind of like, and then I put my head back down. And probably like 3 minutes later, she just like gently came over and was like, "Excuse me, do you have a YouTube channel?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she asked me like a couple of questions. I was like, yeah. She's like, "Oh my gosh, I've watched you. I've watched all of your videos pertaining to Taiwan." And I was like, what? I was so shocked. And I was shocked because the thing that shocked me the most was that she was telling me of like a couple of my videos, and I was like, "You really did watch." And I don't know why that shocked me. It's because when I started posting on this channel, because I have two, but this particular channel is my main channel. I just wanted this to be one that I documented my life, especially here in Taiwan, because you're moving to a country where you're now becoming the minority. You are moving to a country that no longer has, I won't say all the resources for you, but they don't have some resources for you. And you kind of have to make a way out of no way, if that makes sense. And so I remember just before I moved here, I was literally loading up on this young lady. Her name is Nakia, and she was technically already here, and then literally as I moved here, she moved back to the States, and I was just watching her videos, just trying to see just how friendly people were, like what were people doing, you know, like how are people connecting here. And it just made me feel so comfortable to be able to move. And it's the fact that this young lady came up to me and said, you know, "I watched all of your videos and I felt so comfortable, and I felt ready. I felt prepared to be able to move to an entire new country that I've never been to. And thus far, I'm loving it." And I was just like, whoa. And she was like, I literally watched you guys pack up your apartment in the States, and then you moved here. And you talked about, you know, like some of the like job findings and things like that. And I was like, oh my God, you actually watch my videos. For the longest time, I struggled. I'm not even gonna lie. And even now to this day, I still struggle a bit when it comes down to trying to find my purpose, just because I feel like there are a lot of people right now who are just chasing the bag, chasing the money. I'm not doing that. I have always said that my purpose to record my videos is to inspire people, but to also like to show what it is to be a Black woman here in a different country. If I were in Spain, if I were in Europe, if I was somewhere else, I would still be doing the same thing, because I'm not trying to chase a bag. I'm not trying to be like an influencer or anything like that. I just want to show life what it is and the different opportunities that we do have. And also sometimes, you know, you just got to make with what you have and do what you can with what you have, if that makes sense. So I felt proud. I felt honored. I got nervous. I'm gonna tell you a secret. My closest family knows this. When I get nervous, I tend to sweat a lot, like a lot. And I did not sweat in that moment, but I was just so filled with emotions. And I don't have a single word that can just condense the feeling, because it was so many emotions at one time. I went from nervous to excited to scared to acknowledged to represented to just, I don't know. It was so cool. And I had made a joke, and I was like, which is not a joke. I was like, yeah, you know, I took a little break. She's like, yeah, we noticed. And I'm like, I mean, it's just been 8 months, you know, but this, I think, you know, was a huge sign for me to say, get out of my head, step out of my comfort zone, and continue to do what I'm doing, because clearly it's working. So yeah. Also, this is also working too. This oil, this is working as well, child. You see all my makeup? Yeah, it's gross. Let me see if I can wash this off without wetting my microphone. Whew. I still have some on my face, but that's okay. I'm gonna go in with my second cleanser. Wow, that's so much, but that's okay. I did put on a lot of makeup today. Side note, I haven't really been wearing makeup like that. It's just been so hot, and I don't know, I just haven't really been in the whole makeup mood or whatever. And I don't understand how people can do it in the first place. I truly do not understand how these people, I don't understand how people are wearing wigs. Like, my goodness, it is so hot. And I get it, like it's getting colder now back in the States, so I understand, you know, wearing a wig and stuff is nothing back at home, but oh my goodness. I was melting with that doggone makeup on today. I felt like my face was just gone. I just felt like my face was just falling off, to be honest. But yeah, to kind of conclude my little message about today, I don't know, I feel like I've found, and so Don was talking to me and was like, you know, I'm very proud of you. And I said, why? He was like, because now you found your reason, your purpose, why you're doing this. It's not just to like do it and to become famous. That's never been my thing. I've never wanted to be famous off of this. I don't even like attention, to be honest. I hate attention. Like, I do. I'm not the type of person, like, I do like to get praised for all of my hard work, but I do not like when people give me unnecessary attention. It bothers me. I've never been that type of person, and to just be recognized in public, it's nice, you know, it's nice, but it also shows you that like you are helping someone, and that's all I've ever wanted to do. I've always wanted to help people. That's always been my goal, to just help somebody. So with that being said, I'm going to continue to do that. I'm going to help people. So expect more videos from me going forward. I can't be, you know, I'm not gonna lie and say that I'm gonna be consistent and produce like video after video. No, but I can tell you that I do want to do this more, because now I have a drive, you know what I'm saying? And like, I have something to think about. Anytime that I'm like, oh, this is not helpful to somebody, just think, no, you met a beautiful person who watched your videos and was able to tell you, you know, your own video, like you're making progress, you're doing it. So yeah, don't let yourself hold yourself back. You got this. Fight through and continue to inspire. That's the message. Continue to inspire.